Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Josh here. Just going to give you another vinyl update video, and let me know what you think. I know there's a couple threads out there, and I'll try to answer them. I just haven't got around really to thinking about them very much, but I figured I'd do this first. It's just easier, get it out of the way, and then hopefully later on I'll, do those. So without further ado, here we go. First, oh yeah, and if you can hear it in the background, I'm playing the Beatles White Album. This is my original pressing, so. Alright, so this band that I picked up, I remember hearing them first in '95, and I thought they were good, but I think I was in my 20s, so I had my other priorities music-wise, and these guys did this album, and I remember seeing the videos and stuff, and I thought they were catchy, but I never got around to actually buying their CD or whatever. So I bought No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. These guys are hometown bands. There goes my camera. Come on, come on. It doesn't like close-ups for some reason, so I'll try not to do that again. So once it figures out, come on, there we go. Okay, so yeah, and they're from Anaheim, Orange County. Where I am now is in Orange County, so good album actually. I think Gwen has a great voice, good band, good musicianship. I'm gonna keep a lookout for their second one too. So yeah, I finally got that. Like, what is it, 17 years later? Alright, and then I had to get first Led Zeppelin. This is an original pressing. Actually, there's no ringware on it at all. Nothing. It's clean, like as if it was never stacked anywhere. And the vinyl is as clean on it, so really awesome. Great first Led Zeppelin pickup. Now this band's here. I bought this because of the album cover I thought was great. I didn't know much about them until I played it. But this band is called Baroness, and I believe this is called First and Second. To the best of my assumptions. It's cool to see how it's kind of reflective. I love the album artwork. I thought it was really cool. And it is a gatefold. They're like a doom band, doom metal. Really good. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I got it. And the vinyl is like a marble, like a gray kind of marble brown color. And this is the sleeve for the record. So pleasantly surprised, and I'm glad I got this today. Really cool finds. I just really enjoyed the packaging on this album, so totally cool. Now this one, I've been looking for anything by this band for a while, because I actually had a couple of their albums, but I lost them. And when I bought them, actually bought them new in the 90s, late 90s or mid 90s, they were prevalent, even though they were created in the mid to late 80s. But now, you can't even find these guys anywhere. Samhain, November Coming Fire. This is a first pressing. And when I bought this today, the guy at the record store was like, yeah, you know how you know it's the first pressing? I said, no, how? The first track actually has a locking groove in it to where it'll just replay that same section over and over and over again. And he said it was because of all the first pressings had that mistake. And I mean, this is about as dirty punk rock as you could get, because the vinyl is really thin. It has that mistake in it, which this one did. But still, for you guys who don't know, this was Glenn Danzig's band after the Misfits. He did this. I think they have 2 or 3 albums. Initium, November Coming Fire, and then there's one more. And another funny thing is like I said, this you could buy their records new in the mid to late 90s. You don't even see those anymore. You know, people come in and bring in their records. And this, he says he's only seen in the last 5 years, this will be like the second one he's seen. So, totally worth the money. I mean, this wasn't very cheap, but totally worth it. I really like Sam Hain. They're a great band. So, here's another band I took a chance on. The Horror Pops. Bring It On. They are people call them like psychobilly, but they're more of a punk pop psychobilly metal band, and the lead singer here plays where I'm going right here. Plays stand-up bass. Really good album actually. I was very, very happy with it. Another one that I took a chance on, and it is in. It is a red vinyl. I won't pull it out all the way, but y'all know what red looks like. So, red vinyl, good pressing. This was originally done in 2005, I believe. So, pretty awesome. I don't know if I showed this one yet, but I might have. I don't know. Cream Disraeli Gears. You know, he says it's Cream. I think I might have shown this already. I don't know. Now here's an interesting find. I did not know this either, but Capitol in the 80s re-released a lot of the Beatles stuff, right? And which I do have a few 80s releases of theirs, re-releases, which were done pretty well actually. And what they did, which I find fascinating, is they re-released, and I don't know if they do this for every record or what, but because the re-releases that I have are their later stuff. This would be the first 80s re-release I bought for their first album, and it's with the Beatles. It's the English version of it, and I find it odd that they re-released this in the 80s, the English version, when they did the same thing with the CDs in the late 80s. And this is on the Purple Capitol label. I find it to be just very odd, and not odd, but kind of cool at the same time, because I didn't know that they did this, you know, and I found this and I was like, oh, alright, man, this is interesting, and, you know, hey, it's all good. But still very odd, because they did the same thing, like I said, with the CDs in the mid to late 80s. They did the re-releases, but they did them all the English releases. All of them were. And because we all know that, you know, in their early career, from 63 to about 66, there was always 2 versions of Beatles albums. There was an American and an English. And the English always had 14 songs on it. The American version had different songs on it, and they would cut stuff off the English, and they'd put it off to the side, re-release those songs that they didn't put out that were released over in England. They would put them out under a different album, different name. It was a giant clusterfuck, if you ask me. But this was really cool, actually. I thought it was very interesting. So now, my new kind of punk obsession. They've been around for a while, but these guys are like my latest thing. I love this punk band, and I got a few of their albums over the past couple weeks, and this first one of theirs is actually a compilation. It's Dwarves. This is like a compilation, like a Christmas album, and it's on Rockin' Bones. They're out of Italy, And this album here is just a compilation of stuff. Some of these songs I've heard before, but they're different mixes. Um, and which I think is really cool. I think it's about 150 gram vinyl. Oh. This is number, you can see, 57 of 150. These were pressed. This is pretty awesome. I saw this today. I'm like, I thought it was a legitimate release till I really looked at it. And then when I really looked at all the Christmas decorations and stuff on it, I'm like, oh. Then I read down here, special Christmas limited edition. So I thought this was really neat. Next, I got The Dwarves Must Die. Great album by them too. I pretty much am loving anything by the Dwarves. If you can get past the cover, I don't know how many of you guys don't like nudity or, you know, whatever. But yeah, I just think that they're an innovative punk band, you know, mixing elements of metal and rap and like samples and plus you're straight ahead, you know, rocking kind of punk rock. And I got a picture disc of theirs for their album Come Clean. This is a re-release. This is number 1476 of 2000. Actually, you know what? Let me do y'all a favor and pull this out of this reflective covering. Because we don't like glare. You know what I mean? So, this is a cool picture disc. I love this album. This is so far my favorite. Like, every track is beyond awesome. But this is Come Clean. Awesome album. I've been playing this one pretty much nonstop since I got it. And I got it about 2 weeks ago. And just a great, like I said, they're my new punk obsession lately. And they really changed. I think, to me, they've kind of, you know, it's like, even though they've been doing this in the past and these are older albums, it's like, yeah, about time, you know, a punk band actually broke out of the mold of 3 chords, you know, and drums, guitar and bass, and a vocalist. You know, they add elements to their music that I think is really cool. Like I said, samples and the rap stuff and the electronic beats and stuff in there, and plus they're just really good songs. So, all right, and I got this too. This is moving on. This is Jimi Hendrix South Southern Delta. I think Mr. Hall of Fame got this as well, but great Jimmy record. This is kind of like a has a lot of stuff that wasn't released or stuff that had been released on certain things that you probably can't get anymore. Early studio takes of songs. There's a different mix of All Along the Watchtower on this. Really great. It's supposed to be like a studio, like an insight on how he worked in the studio with rough takes of songs. Like there's a different version of Angel on there. It's a really rough demo version of it, and really cool instrumental stuff that he did with Band of Gypsies and done in the studio. So really cool. Packaging is great. Has a book, which I can pull out. Beautiful vinyl. Here's the book, and then the book actually breaks down like the songs, the year they were recorded, little notes on there, kind of like a retrospective of what was going on. And then finally, which I'm almost out of time, finally I got this one. Best Buy had this for $2. A friend of mine got it for me. He said it was really good, so I said, yeah, go ahead and get it. He got it for me. Chinese Democracy, Guns N' Roses, double album. Best Buy was just blowing them out, so it's a mediocre album to me. Like I'm a fan of the earlier Guns N' Roses, like their first album, but I mean it's still good. It won't be played all that much, but it's all right. It's just an okay record. So that's pretty much all I got for today. I'm almost out of time, but yeah, if you have any questions or you want to comment, go ahead, and I will be seeing you guys real soon. Take care. All right, bye.